Hello everybody and welcome to JR Jeep. I hope you're all staying well. I hope if you're having bad weather in your area, you are staying safe. Around here, we're still in the midst of quite a bit of snow and right now a lot of cold. So today I am installing the Footman loop, which I bought a little bit ago from Carolina Metal Masters, and the DESNUBBERS. I was not intending to do it today. Temperature is just a little above zero, but it was sort of impromptu because yesterday it got in the teens and I was actually able to get Dangerous Type washed for a change, which was good because it was filthy. And the only thing was they did have really powerful jets, which was a blessing at the car wash, but also maybe a hindrance because it blew off my passenger side DESNUBBER. So I couldn't find it. I couldn't get back out of the Jeep to get in there. So decided today is the day to do this. So I've looked at Carolina Metal Masters site on this installing. They gave some helpful tips because this is the hole where the snubber is. The bolt is not that long. So we're going to see what we do here. But basically they suggested using a zip tie to get the nut and the washer in the area here it's supposed to. You can't fit it through here. You got to actually slide it up. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try that initially, see if it works. So we're going to find a zip tie. I believe I have some in my toolbox, and do that part first. So what they suggested to do is take the zip tie, loop the bolt on there, loop the washer on here. It did suggest, especially on this side, to put a towel or whatever in here, cram it in, because if it would slip, not that it gets lost in what he said is the abyss here, which would pretty much be it. You're not going to be able to get at it really easy. And then we have to fish it from here up to the hole here. So I'm going to put a little angle on the zip tie here so that it hopefully catches that area. You can see I just bent it down a little bit. So we'll see how this works. I'm getting up there, and it did go into the hole. So cool. And I do have everything in position. So now it's a matter of getting to the snubber with my ratchet. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is keep the ratchet off of it now. It's probably going to be easier for me just to fit this with my hand to snug it up, and then fit the ratchet on it later. So now I said your other hand pull that back out. Big fingers, like you said, are probably not a benefit here. I just get the nut on. Okay, I did get the nut on. So at this point, what I'm going to do is get a little socket. I can hold the nut there because that is a lock washer. Plastic lock washer on there. So let's get the proper socket for that, and then I'll be able to snug it down. So it is an 11mm socket. I am going to now put my wrench on here and try to get into the nut. There we go. And then this one, let's... I just stayed on there, just snug it down. You don't have to ultra tighten it. It should hold in place, the lock nut's in place. So we're good to go there. Number one's done. Now we just repeat that on the other side. Now, so second phase of this, we got our DESNUBBERS both in. I'll show you the finished product as soon as we get done. Right now I'm working on the Footman's loop. So again, that's right here. We're actually using a number 9 deep well socket to get those bolts off. I suggest putting a towel or something down so if those drop, they don't go into your engine bay. So that's what we're working on right now. It is a long reach. The old Footman loop. This is just plastic. You can see the seam there, I think. That's really not going to support anything. I mean, if you're going to put anything on top of your Jeep, like a kayak or anything, and want to tie it down, this isn't going to hold it. So that's one of the reasons I'm replacing it as well. We have a number quarter hex key on a socket adapter, and we're going to be using it to put this in. Nice thing about this Footman loop, there is this little bead here that keeps it from coming, the metal from coming in contact with your paint on top, so it does protect the finish. It is one solid piece of machined metal, so definitely a lot stronger. So he did mention that these holes are punched out that hold the Footman loop in. So we gotta see once if the screw is going to fit in there. If not, I may have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to widen it up. So we are going to have to get a drill and widen that up a little bit. Okay, we're doing the finishing touch on here. I do have the bolts seated. That was a little bit of a long reach. So if you're don't have the longest arms, you may want somebody to help you with that. Okay. Let's make sure I get my stuff out from underneath there. I'll drop you the hood and show you the finished product. So you can see the new DESNUBBERS, low profile. Really looks slick on here. And here's the Footman's loop. Both are solid on there. Really looks nice. Give you a little closer up view. There's the DESNUBBER. There's the DESNUBBER. There's the Footman loop. This is a profile design. So again, YouTube, I'm glad you stopped by today. And I was able to share this little install with you. Didn't take too long, probably could have been a little quicker. With the cold, it didn't help. My hands are a little bit on the freezing side right now. So I'm going to get inside, warm up. Till next time, be safe on the road. Hope your travels are awesome. And any upgrades you do turn out well. I will have another video coming out shortly. This one's going to be in relation to a new fridge. So I look forward to sharing that with you as well.